Here's a quick video for help on Facebook on the Adobe Illustrator community. Um, this person is trying to look for a silver color. Silver is not really a print color. If you're using a spot color that you're going to replace, you could pick any color, and then during the spot colors selection process, you would want to convert that out. It depends on how you're using it, how it's being printed. Most of the time, silver is an effect of color. It's normally a gradient. Let me show you how to get that here. So I'm going to go ahead and start a new document here. I'm going to do it in CMYK mode because that would be for print. And then what I'm going to do is just simply make a circle here. I'm going to make it bigger so that we can put it in the middle of the screen here. And then what I want to do is make this look like it's metallic. Um, there is a quick way you could do it. Inside your swatch palette here, there is a library. And when you drop down that library, it has metals. So if you drop that down, it gives you metal colors. But what we can do is rather than this library, we're going to drop this down again, go under gradients, and then we want metals. And then here's where you're going to get metal effects. So if you want silver, depending on how brilliant or polished you want it to look, if you hover over here, it tells you what the names of the items are. What you could also do is come over here and do large thumbnail view so you can see it a little bit easier, or even large list view. So you get a nice size thumbnail with a name. So for silver, you would do that. And what I could do is move this panel out of the way and hit G for gradient, and then I can pull the gradient so it's not quite perfect. In fact, I would want to make it just a little off 90 degrees. So that would be kind of the effect that you would be wanting to look for. If you want to do a beveled embossed looking edge, this is a little bit of a plus here. I'm going to open up my appearance palette here. And what I did is I just dragged and dropped off to the trash can my stroke because I don't need a stroke. And I'm going to duplicate my fill layer here. I'm going to go to my gradient. And instead of it being 88, or the other option you can hit is reverse the gradient, and then I'm going to pull that one down, and then with the upper one selected in my appearance palette, I'm going to go effects, path, offset path. I'm going to do -2 point. So what that did is, if you see here, when I deselect it, you get a very soft edge around the edge of that gradient there. Now you could come back in, select this, drop down the little arrow here if you need to add or modify your points here. So you can always do -3 PC for 3 points. Because in here, if you want to convert, you can actually type IN for inches, CM for centimeters, and MM for millimeters, or PT for points. So when you do that and hit it, it will convert from points to inches, or inches to millimeters, or inches to centimeters, whatever you have set up in your ruler. So if you want to pull out your ruler, Control R, Command R, and then you can right click on the ruler to see where you're currently at, or you go to File, Document Setup, I believe. No, the other way I know how to do it is Command or Control K, and then you could go under Units, and this is where you can change out your settings here. But there's a quick little tutorial, and I hope that helps.